Hello students, on behalf of Kyadoshi Group of Colleges, I welcome you all on this channel. I hope you guys studying at home because of the corona time. So here I want to help you to revise some important topics of the subject. So today I revise the first units of account 7 of MCOM SEM 4. So let's start. In unit 1, there are many important topics like forms of transaction, journals, trading account, profit and loss account, general balance sheet, etc. So first of all we start with what is bookkeeping. Bookkeeping has become essential not only for the business enterprise but also for non-trading institution. The nature of bookkeeping depends upon the size of the business unit. If the firm size is smaller, then there is number of transaction is less. And if the firm size is big, then the number of transactions are increased. In whatever forms the books of account may be kept, but every organization prepare a profit and loss account to know profit or loss made during the year, and also a balance sheet to know the financial position of the business. Now the second question is, what is transaction? Transaction is an exchange of money and service between two people. Now what is exchange? Exchange means to give and take such things which have equal value. In past times we have barter system. So the transaction is such like that. Now what is the example of transactions? Goods of ₹1000 are purchased for cash. This transaction have two effects. First one is goods come into the business, so goods account is affected, and second one, cash goes out, so the cash account is also affected. Thus the one account receive the benefit and other account give the benefit. That's why the system is also known as double entry bookkeeping. Now the types of transaction, there are mainly two types of transactions: economic transactions and non-economic transaction. Those transactions in which money is exchanged or such things or services are exchanged which can be measured in terms of money. Now the word is important, money. That type of transaction is called economic transaction. And those transactions in which money is not exchanged or there is an exchange of such things which cannot be measured in terms of money, that type of transaction is called non-economic transaction. There are many forms of economic transaction. There are mainly three types of forms: exchange of cash for goods, assets, service or debts; exchange of goods for debts, service; exchange of debts compared to debts. Now exchange of cash for goods, that means if we sold cloth of 20 meters for cash of ₹600, that's called the exchange of cash for the goods. Now what is exchange of cash for service? We paid 4,000 salary to accountant. This is the example of exchange of cash for service. Now exchange of cash for assets. Purchase of furniture of ₹6,000 for cash. This is the example of exchange of cash for assets. Now exchange of cash for debts. Paid 75 rupees for puja for the amount due to her. This is the example of exchange of cash for debts. Now exchange of goods for assets or service. Exchange of goods for assets. The example of this is, we purchase a machine of ₹2600 and in exchange of give goods to equal amount. This is the barter transaction in which the cash is not exchanged. Now the second, exchange of goods for service. If an employee's salary is 2,000 per month and we gave him the cloth production in our factory for his salary, this is the example of exchange of goods for service. Now the last, exchange of goods, exchange of debts in debts. The example of this is, Suresh owned ₹1,000 and we owned the 1,000 to Naren. Then we may ask Naren to recover the 1,000 from the Suresh with his connect. This is the example of exchange of debt for the debt. Now next question is journal. What is journal? Journal is books of account in which the business transactions are recorded in their twofold aspect for the first time in the order of their happening. The format of journal have 5 columns. First one is date, particular, LF, that means ledger folio, debit amount and credit amount. transaction is first recorded in journal, so it is also called the books of original entry. And transaction is recorded in form day to day, and that then too is in the order of their happening. Now the next question is ledger. What is ledger? Ledger accounts are the accounts prepared after the completion of journal. After preparing a journal, we have to prepare the ledger. Effect of the journal entry are to be given in the ledger account are prepared for each and every account given in the journal. The format of ledger is, there are two sides, debit and credit. Date, particular, journal folio and amount. And on the credit side, date, particular, journal folio and amount. The example of ledger, that means purchase of goods for cash, the journal entry is purchase account debit to cash. So in this entry, cash account is written on the debit side of the purchase account, and purchase account is written on the credit side of cash account. Now the next one is division of ledger. There are mainly four division of ledger: debtors ledgers, creditors ledgers, general ledgers and private ledgers. What is debtors ledger? The final two ledgers are for the personal account of the debtors and creditors. In debtors ledger, the accounts of any debtors or customers are kept. There are the accounts of those persons who have goods on credit as their amount related due to the scale. We also call it sales ledger. Second one is, what is creditors ledger? The accounts of only creditors are kept in this ledger. They are the accounts of those people for whom we have purchased goods on credit. These accounts are connected with the purchase, so we can call the purchase ledger as well. Now third one is general ledger. This ledger therefore contains the accounts of all aspects, goods, expense, income and the entire person other than the debtors and creditors. Now the last one is private ledger. Some traders keep even a private ledger. It contains the accounts of the proprietor, that is drawing account and capital account. Now the next question is, after preparing a ledger, we have to prepare the trial balance. Now what is trial balance? A statement of balance of accounts which is prepared from the ledger ascertain the arithmetical accuracy of the account before preparing the final account. It's called trial balance. Trial balance is a statement or list of not an account. There are mainly two methods for preparing a trial balance. First one is gross balance method. Under this method, the total of the debit side and credit side of each accounts are put in the forms of statement. And in the net balance method, according to this method, all the accounts are balanced, that is, difference of the two sides of each account is found out, and such balance are listed in the trial balance. If the account shows the debit balance, it is entered in the debit balance column, and the credit balance are entered in the credit balance column. The difference between the first and second method is that the first method totals of the both sides of accounts are entered in the trial balance, and in second methods only trial balance of the accounts are entered in the trial balance. Now next is trading account. We have to prepare the final accounts of the business. So first for the preparing the final accounts, we need to prepare three accounts. First one is trading account, second one is profit and loss account, and third one is general balance sheet. So what is trading account? Trading account shows the gross profit or gross loss of the business. All the entry related with the goods are recorded in the trading account. Entry related with the goods comes in the business. Purchase related expense are recorded in the credit side of every goods in trading account. Now we see the format of trading account. In trading account, we have two sides, debit and credit. In debit side of the trading account, we have many entries like purchase related entries, purchase expense, purchase return, wages, carriage inward, freight inwards, and we finally get the gross profit. On the credit side of the trading account, we have the sales related sales return, any other income from the business, closing stock, and finally we get the gross loss. After preparing trading account, the balances are carried forward into the profit and loss account. Now what is profit and loss account? The main objectives of preparing profit and loss account is to ascertain the net profit or net loss. Now we see the format of profit and loss account. In profit and loss account, we have preparing two sides, debit and credit. Debit side, we start with the gross loss, and after that we have office admin expenses, marketing and selling expenses, financial and other expenses, and finally we get the net profit. And other sides of the in other sides we have start with the gross profit, and then we have to enter the all the incomes of the business, and finally we get the net loss. Now the next one is balance sheet. After preparing the profit and loss account, the balances are carried forward into the general balance sheet. Balance sheet shows the actual position of the business and gives the real picture of the business. Trading account gives the gross profit or gross loss. Profit and loss account gives the net profit or net loss. But the general balance sheet shows the actual position of the business into the market. We get the real picture of the business with the help of balance sheet. Now what is the format of balance sheet? In a balance sheet, we have two sides, liability and assets. In the liability side, we have put the capitals, net profit, interest on capitals, drawings or net loss. Then we have non-current liabilities like long-term loans, debenture, etc. And we have the current liabilities, for example, creditors, bills payable, outstanding expense, short-term loans, etc. On the asset sides, we have start with the fixed assets, and then we add the investment, and then we get then current assets. Current assets like bills payable, sundry debtors, prepaid expense, occur incomes, cash in hand, cash at bank, etc. After getting all that, we have the total of the general balance sheet, and the total of the general balance sheet always have the equal value. So now I give the some important questions which are repeatedly asked into the university exam. First question is, what is economic transaction, and explain the forms of transaction. Second one, what is final accounts, explain in details. Third, give the format of profit and loss account and balance sheet with an imaginary figures. I hope you guys understand this topic. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.